The music of the Gorillaz is always changing. When they first started making music, Phase 1 was mostly alternative hip-hop and alternative rock, as you can tell with some of the songs from their first album, GORILLAZ. These songs include Tomorrow Comes Today, 19-2000, Rock the House, and most notably, Clint Eastwood. While Phase 2 was more trip-hop and electronica, as demonstrated by their more popular songs from their Demon Days album, like Kids with Guns, Dirty Harry, Feel Good Inc., El Mañana, and Dare, showing that the Gorillaz have a wide array of different musical styles. Oh, that was terrible. Anyway, one of the many advantages of having a virtual band is that they can bring multiple musical talents to suit the needs that they might have for the album or just maybe one specific song. Talents like Dale the Funky Homo Sapien, as noted in Clint Eastwood. You also have talents like Snoop Dogg, Louis Reed, Mos Def, Bobby Womack, Gruff Rise? Yep, Gruff Rise, Mark E. Smith, Mike Jones, Paul Simonon? Kano Bashi, De La Soul, Little Dragon, Hypnotic Brass Ensemble, Sinfonia Viva, and, most notably, the Lebanese National Orchestra of Oriental Arabic Music. Just to name a few. With all these musicians on their side, they made some of the most amazing albums within the last 10 years. These groundbreaking albums include the 2001 GORILLAZ, 2005 Demon Days, 2010 Plastic Beach, the 2017 Humans, 2001 G-Sides, 2007 D-Sides, the 2002 Lakia Come Home, and the 2001 to 2011 Singles Collection. And some of these may have been, compilations, but still, good stuff. When they first started out, the Gorillaz weren't all that popular, but that all changed when they made their first hit song, Clint Eastwood. When it came out, it was one of the most popular songs of that year, but it was only the start of their fame. In 2005, their Demon Days album went platinum 5 times in the UK, 2 times in the US, and 3 times in Australia. Back in 2005, the Gorillaz song Feel Good Inc. won 2 Moonman Awards, or for those of you who have no idea what that is, it's the MTV equivalent of an award. Like the Grammys, I guess. Now, there have been many songs that have become fan favorites over the years and have become popular worldwide, and even established most of the Gorillaz' fame. These fan favorites include, but definitely are not limited to, Feel Good Inc., Demon Days 2005, Clint Eastwood, Gorillaz 2001, On Melancholy Hill, Plastic Beach 2010, 19-2000, Gorillaz 2001, Rhinestone Eyes, Rhinestone Eyes, Plastic Beach 2010, Saturn's Bars, Humans 2017, and Dare, Demon Days 2005. There is no denying that the Gorillaz have made groundbreaking and genre-defining music over their long career and have shown no signs of stopping. Sorry. Through their hard work and through their hard work and dedication, they have made themselves one of the greatest bands in history. Worldwide. It's amazing. It has been debated whether or not the Gorillaz are a good or bad influence on society. Many of their songs have been featured in a wide array of pop culture, from cameos in movies, to soundtracks in video games, and they have even been on pop culture references. I'm just messing this up. Let me start over. Many of their songs have been featured in a wide array of pop culture, from cameos in movies to soundtracks in video games, and they've even had pop culture references in their own work. One of their more popular songs, 19-2000, was featured in the 2002 FIFA video game, and as well as a funny Icebreakers commercial. Like, seriously, if you have the time, go check it out. It's pretty funny. Let's see. Alright, Icebreakers commercial. Alright. Their even more popular song, Feel Good Inc., was also featured in a few PlayStation video games such as SingStar, Guitar Hero 5, and Rock Band. GORILLAZ music has also been in a few featured films, such as the 2006 movie Stormbreaker. And the GORILLAZ music has also been... Oh, wait, no, read that part. Stormbreaker and the 2013 film The Family. I recommend it. It's a pretty good movie. Go check it out. Now, back in 2007, the GORILLAZ started a campaign called Reject False Icons. The idea behind it was to make people think for themselves, to like the music of the artists, but not the people who make it. I'm sorry, I totally messed that part up. What I meant to say was to like the music the artists make, but to not idolize the people who make them. The GORILLAZ wanted the people to realize that every person and celebrity that they idolized were just people. So they included a download code in their D-side album, which would allow the fans to download a copy of the Reject False Icons slogan, so that the fans could put the words over the faces of celebrities in magazines or on album covers, or even movies if they wanted to, like movie posters. Aside from being musicians, the songwriters of the GORILLAZ have made... Jesus, I'm sorry, I am just messing this up. Aside from being musicians and songwriters, the GORILLAZ have also made a few books and mockumentaries depicting the sides of the GORILLAZ that not many people know about. Like the GORILLAZ Charts of Darkness, GORILLAZ Phase 1 Celebrity Takedown, GORILLAZ Phase 2 Slow Boat to Hades, and their book, GORILLAZ Rise of the Ogre. So much GORILLAZ. A few interesting facts that were brought to the public knowledge were the pop culture references found in a few of the music videos, like the infamous statue found outside Kong Studios. And briefly in the animation video for Rhinestone Eyes on the Plastic Beach. Jesus. Briefly in the animation video for Rhinestone Eyes on the Plastic Beach album, as well as the cover art for the D-side album. The statue named Pazuzu was the same statue found in the 1973 film The Exorcist. There are a few more notable references through the GORILLAZ lore, like the school where Russell went to before he got expelled, that he went to as a kid, Xavier School for Young Achievers, was a direct reference to the fictional Marvel School and home of the X-Men, Xavier School for Gifted... Sorry about that. What I meant to say was the X-Men School, Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. The more you know, right? I was really happy when I came across that little tidbit. Though personally, I'm pretty happy when I came... Ignore that last part. Another horror movie reference was found in the Rock the House video, when the camera is panning through Kong's studio and we see a set of twins resembling the little girls from The Shining, as well as a small noodle riding through the hallways on a little tricycle, much like the same way that the little boy did in the opening scenes of the Stephen King film The Shining. Along with the MTV Music Awards, the GORILLAZ also had a special on MTV Cribs, where the audience got a tour of the fictional Kong Studios. Through the long span of the GORILLAZ musical career, they have gained a vast following of fans and have become an inspiring influence for a whole generation. Whether or not they are a good influence is still up for debate, but I personally believe that they are a great influence. I've told you all about the GORILLAZ. I'm sorry, what I meant to say was, I have told you all about how the GORILLAZ were originally created and how the fictional characters came together to become the band that a lot of us all know and love. I've also informed you all about the music that they've made with the various artists found in all their music, along with the different genres that they have covered. And finally, a few of the influences that they have made with the people. Sorry, what I meant to say was, and finally, a few of the influences that they have made with the people that listen to and enjoy their music. I personally believe that the Gorillaz are one of the greatest bands in the world, and I wanted to explain why it was that I love them. And I really hope that you all have enjoyed, which I kind of don't. But anyway, the Gorillaz!